Hello there, I'm a big cream eyeshadow fan and liquid shadows are a great subset of that family. I use a few different formulas and brands and wanted to compare them in a liquid shadow showdown, talking you through different textures and shades so you can see how they match up and also share your own suggestions at the end. My collection is made up of three main types of liquid shadows. The Giorgio Armani Eye Tint, a luxe high-end offering in mattes or shimmers. These were the first liquid shadows I ever tried. I love how smooth they are and the interesting duochrome shades that change in different light. Never sparkly, just glowy. L'Oreal Eye Paint, a drugstore shadow that packs a real punch with its pigment. These might not look like much in the packaging, but they're some of my most worn shades for how evenly they apply, how well they blend, and how long they last. And Glossier Lid Star, a more shimmery sheer option. This long-lasting formula means they dry really fast, don't feel as smooth as the other two on me, and I do find some of the lighter shades harder to layer, but the darker colours work out well. Plus one sneaky Revlon Photoready eye art pen too, which really impresses me with how even it is to apply. Now that we have a rough idea of the formulas, let's group them into some colour families so we can compare some similar shades across the board. These are, of course, only colours I have in my collection that I've been drawn to, and there are many others on the market. Let's start by popping the champagne, golds and pinks. Glossier Moon and Slip, Giorgio Armani 11 Rose Ashes, and L'Oreal 102 Irresistible Rose. The fairest of them all, literally, is Glossier Moon, a very light sheer champagne gold. Giorgio Armani Rose Ashes is one of my old favourites, a warmer, shimmery gold with a hint of pink that makes your eyelids glow. Glossier Slip is a perfect, subtle, pale pink, but I prefer L'Oreal Irresistible Rose, almost on the peach side compared to Glossier. I always find lighter shades a bit tricky to build and layer evenly for some reason, but you can see L'Oreal does the best job here, even and nicely pigmented. Onto some more dark tones on the brown side. Glossier Fawn, and Giorgio Armani 9 Cold Copper and 10 Senso. Armani's product name, Cold Copper, sums it up really. This is a gold on the cool side of the spectrum, while Glossier Fawn is much more of a smoky, taupey brown, and Armani Senso is a rich chocolate. You can see the darker the colours get, the easier they are to layer and also to blend evenly. I always apply liquid shadow with the applicator first, but quickly blend with my fingertips for an all-over wash. A couple of KHAKIS now, Glossier Herb and Giorgio Armani 6 Green Iron. I like how the Armani applicator is quite long, so you can cover your whole lid evenly in a few quick strokes, whereas Glossier's is shorter, more like a lip gloss doe foot. These shades are probably the two closest in my collection, true shimmery KHAKIS with Glossier looking slightly more brown. The darkest end of the rainbow now with Giorgio Armani 22 Spice Smoke and L'Oreal Eye Paint 405 Take a Bow. Armani Spice Smoke is my favourite liquid shadow shade of all time. It's the exact kind of matte, reddy brown I love. But Take a Bow is just as impressive. Look how pigmented that is. Slightly more shimmery but very close in shade. Both blend well and one is almost a quarter of the price of the other. A couple that didn't really have an obvious colour family are Glossier Lid Star in Lily and Cub. Lily is an unconventional light violet, a shade you wouldn't often think to apply on the eyes, but it's a slightly more striking option than pale pink. Cub is my go-to lid star shade though, a rich rose gold that seems to be more smooth than the other shades in that range. You'll see again the lighter shades can be on the patchy side, while Cub will just get more and more intense. Some fruity peaches and oranges to finish. L'Oreal 401 Rude Boy and 307 Sunset Goals, and Revlon Peach Prism. Revlon's peachy shimmer looks like something Giorgio Armani would make. I love that shade. L'Oreal Rude Boy is a bold gold. What a rich, smooth colour that is. And Sunset Goals is another favourite. A seriously matte, seriously bright orange that was the reason I discovered these L'Oreal liquid shadows in the first place. So who comes out on top in my personal liquid shadow showdown? Okay, give me a second. I love the Armani eye tints and L'Oreal eye paints equally, but for value for money, I'm going to give it to L'Oreal. These match it with Armani in terms of quality, pigment, and lasting power, but do a lot less damage to your wallet. So Armani comes in second, beautifully creamy and smooth. Third is actually the Revlon Photoready eye art pen, a surprise podium finish for this because it was just really smooth and the peach shade is right up my alley. And last but not least is Glossier Lid Star, a bit on the glittery side for me personally and doesn't seem as smooth as the others, but still a very popular option on the market right now in between the other two price points. I hope this video helped you visualise a few different tonal families and formulas. Please share which liquid shadows you love using in the comments and how you rate the ones in this video. Who'd win your shadow showdown? I recently picked up a couple of others on my travels, like the NYX Lid Lingerie and YSL Full Metal Shadow, so I might have to report back on those in another video. Thanks for watching, see you next time.